Hello everyone, welcome in case you haven't seen this game to Tiny Glade, and this is also going to be a nice Christmas message for you. I did think about recording it on sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for, cam, but yeah, just not really in the mood for that at the moment. So this is like a medieval building simulator. It's a very sweet, extremely enjoyable, so it's just a real pleasure to use, you know. So you can change things around, see, there we go, flatten that down, and then what we can do is put in some windows. So put a nice sort of door there, give me his entry in, and then we'll put some additional stuff like a nice, let's see, can we put a lamp there? There we go, a nice lamp either side. So although, let's put it just so it's just above there, shall we? So, anyway, back to the matter in hand. Just wanted to wish every single one of you a very Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful time with your family, and it's nice and relaxing, because as we all know, time with the family can sometimes be a little fractious. So, but yeah, basically just wishing you all a wonderful Christmas and thanking you all for your support for this year. Greatly appreciated, of course. Whoops, no, don't want that. But what we do want to do is make that just a little bit longer, maybe. So we can't make that any. So could we... because we can't get to that. There we go. Let's bring that way. Oh no, we're at the limits. Okay. So let's make it an extra fat tower. Look at that. The fatness or what? So yeah, this year has been pretty rough, I have to say, speaking for myself. It hasn't been pleasant. Been suffering quite a lot with various sort of issues with mental health and physical health and all the usual stuff that happens as you get old. Now, one thing I did want to show you is you can create areas of ponds, things like that, and then what will happen is little duckies will come down and they will come and attend your area, which I think is rather nice. So let's have a look at, can we put something in there? And then what we can do is create a nice sort of pathway out there like that. So there's a nice little thing, and look at this. I mean, it's just stunningly beautiful. And there's our build area, so we can clear out quite a bit of the area. So it's turning into a... oh, look at that. So yeah, for those of you still watching the channel, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm not as happy as I would be, you know. Views are massively down. Maybe it's a result of my content. I don't know. But, you know, it's just one of those things. So, let's see. What can we do also? So there is also the ability to build fences, and they are just next level adorable. Look at them. So we could build a sort of a nice little area. Now, one thing you can do that is quite nice is you can build something like this, flatten it down, Flatten that down. Flatten that down. And then you can move it over this. Stretch it out somewhat. Like so. No, leave that like that. There we go. And we have a bridge. Just like that. So let's just make it a nice thin bridge. So this will be a lovely bridge to sort of to walk over during the summertime, I suppose. You know, just a nice little bridge to enjoy. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take you out. Actually, well, let's move you just over there for the moment. So what we can then start doing is putting in all sorts of random stuff and steps and all that kind of funky good stuff. So we are also going to put in an additional building here. So we want to kind of build it up and do all sorts of things. So yeah, I mean it's not exactly brilliant, but it's still very nice. And this is with the music and everything, it's so relaxing. Such a relaxing game, and yeah, I need that kind of stuff at the moment. So yeah, basically speaking, you know, I mean, as usual, Mountain Blade is about the only thing that's bringing in the views. But it is what it is, you know. Considering how much of a struggle I've had this year, just sort of generally speaking. Here we go. So we can... Whoops. We can get rid of some of these. So we can make it less sort of small, so to speak. Make it a little bit more sort of open-ended. Like so. Is that what I think it is? It is. Look at this. Look what you can do with this. Look. Which I think is just fantastic. And here, we don't have any ducks yet because it's not a big enough area. So, the thing is, what we need to do is kind of bring it up a little bit there, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with that, but that's a nice area that we can work on. Now, one of the things that you can do with this, which is quite nice, is, say, for example, you put that in there. Make it a bit taller, for example. You can then put in other things, which it will snap to. And you can basically build them on top of that. And it will kind of merge it in there for you. You know, and it will then create things like wonderful sort of overhangs. I mean, look at that, see? So let's have a look. What we the thing is, no, we're not after that. What we want to do is to sort of bring it out of there. Screw it. So just get rid of you. And you can have sort of nice little sort of windows there as well. So you put a nice window in, and it automatically puts washing. And there we go, a nice window there as well. And yeah, it's just such a relaxing game. And it's just, yeah, it scratched the build itch. You can take a nice picture if you want. Like that. And there you go, it takes a Steam picture. So yeah, I've been playing, obviously, a lot of Tribes, which is my go-to game at the moment. I really enjoyed that. And the community is absolutely fantastic. A nicer bunch of people you could not wish to meet and play games with. And get murdered by. And also Factorio, which is a game I'm playing quite a bit of at the moment. And it is wonderful. I love it. Now, is it possible to move this upwards? Like that. See, I don't want to do that. Oh my goodness, it's a pyramid. I kind of want to move it up a little bit. Size of the path, obviously. So there we go. You see there, it automatically creates the eaves and the overstanding stuff, which is just, it's just glorious. Look at that. And so, if need be, we can move that around a little bit. So, yeah, we'll see. Bit of a graphical glitch there, but never mind. And so, these are the little touches that you get in this glorious, wonderful game. So, yeah. This is the kind of game that you would just, you know, just play with either by yourself, you know. Just to scratch that design itch and just enjoy yourself. And so, yeah. This is why I highly recommend this game. It's absolutely fantastic. So, let's see. Can we drag you down a bit? There we go. So, if we drag him down a tad there, and then brought this across, you see. See, that's sort of... We could make it so it's in the center there. So yeah, this game is made by like a couple, and it's the most wonderful, glorious builder. And I want to thank obviously City Planner Plays for sort of putting me onto this wonderful, wonderful program. It's a fantastic game. And if you haven't checked his footage and his channel, I would recommend you do so. Very nice guy, based over in America. Does a lot of Skyline stuff, which is what I watch. So yeah, unfortunately this has been quite a ramble. Oh, hello, Fizzy, feedback. And so obviously, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for the inconsistency, putting up with the inconsistency of content that I have released. And for continuing to watch my videos after 12, 13 years. It is staggering to me that some people still watch. Unsurprising that some people still don't, but you know, it is what it is. YouTube has changed. Maybe I should make my content a lot more sort of punchy. But I don't know, you see, the thing is I'm concerned that that will sort of compromise who I am and the kind of stuff that I do. You know, do I compromise what I do and the content that I make in order to become massively popular? Or do I basically just continue being who I am, doing what I do, and let the chips fall where they may? Because, I mean, essentially, this is literally just a hobby. I have a full-time job, which keeps me very occupied and stressed sometimes, but generally speaking, so I could actually get rid of all of this, actually, and just... See, there's a bit of stuff there that we can get rid of as well. So we could make it a bigger building area. The thing is, I mean, if you check out some of the videos on YouTube, you will see amazing buildings by some people in this game. And I yeah, the thing is, you know, there's always a danger. You compare yourself to other people, you never come up to that standard, and it just becomes a exercise in depression because it never looks as good as you want it to look because you either don't have the skills, or you don't have the patience, or just that eye for aesthetic design. It's a strange thing. But anyway, I think I've waffled for long enough. Oh God, 15 minutes. How are you still listening or watching? What's going on? And so, thank you everyone. To every single one who watches, to everybody who comments, takes the time. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope you all have a absolutely wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. And I hope that 2025 brings you everything you want. And we'll see you again soon for more. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? Just stunning.